Hello there everybody, I'm Rahdo and welcome to the Board Game Central. Stay with us to find out in our news what reviewers and gamers said about today's board game, and that is... For those of you that are new with the Board Game Central, here we take the collected views of people that have played and or reviewed the board game, and we give you a quick overview from all of them. In the comments below you can find links from other reviewers, opinions and playthroughs, so you can better decide for yourself if you like the game or not. So let's go on to the game. Well, if you like Vikings, I think this game might interest you. What you do in the game briefly is this. You are trying to produce points throughout the game and acquire abilities that help you to do that by getting Vikings, and that help you to do many actions. Also, you can get buildings that help you do the same thing. Apart from that, you get ships, where these ships you can get and participate in raids. These raids produce throughout the game the most victory points, and when these raid cards are over, there are no more, the game ends. Now, you activate all of the previously mentioned actions by cards that you have in your hand that have specific signs, and so you do some hand management as the central mechanism in the game. Now, many people have told us about the game, players, and we've taken opinions from other reviewers, so we're going to present you some negative points and some positive points. So let's start with the positive points of the game. So let's begin with the more positive notes. Almost everyone that has played the game told me the same thing. It is very simple and very straightforward. It's very easy to learn and easy to teach, and this makes the perfect gateway game. Other than that, the game gives the players focal points in order to perform the initial strategy, and give you the opportunity also to make nice combos. This is a very short game, maybe around an hour for a game of 4, and also there is some hand management aspect that minimizes but not eliminates luck in the game, and there are unique options that are open to you that can make the game totally different each time you play this. Also, there is a feeling of progress in the game, and you can make your gameplay unique as the game goes forward, adding to their playability. And also, the design and the art are very wonderful and very visually simple enough to get it right away. You don't get confused with too much on the game. It's very simple, and these are the most positive comments that we got on the game. Let's go on to the negative ones. So on to the more negative comments on the game. Many people told me that in the end it felt too short. They wish they had it had more depth in it, and I'm on the same page. I felt it was too short. I wish it had a module that could add to the game, make it a little bit more deep. Adding to that, the raids are more abstract than they should be in the game of Vikings. It feels much less than it could be, especially in the part where the game gives you the victory points. So you could utilize that and have a greater feeling of raiding. Also, in this way they could be more thematic. It could add to their replayability and enjoyment of the game. Also, the miniatures the game has seem to go to waste. They don't do much in the game. They could easily be tokens. They're only there to satisfy your eyes and to push the thematic element of the game, which I'm okay with it. Some other thing though about the interaction. The interaction is not direct, so it has some interaction, but just enough so not to be on your own. It has indirect interaction though, so everybody can get the Viking that you want to get. Everybody can get the building or the ship that you want to get, or even the raid that you want to get. So you never know who is going to take what. Also, when you're doing a raid, players can increase a little bit the difficulty of the raid by throwing cards, and you have some cards in your hand and you have to counter the cards with the same symbol. So it has some interaction, and it's okay. I think for a gateway game, not too much direct interactions is a good thing. Maybe for the experienced players it's not, but that's what people think. Also, if I could say one more thing, it reminded me of my early board gaming days, where I used to love the board game Lords of Waterdeep. And I still love it, of course, but there are so many games out there. So this game reminded me of this feeling that I had of the Lords of Waterdeep board game, which was one of my favorite board games. And apart from our opinions, we encourage you to try and see for yourself if you like the game or not. And yeah, this was Board Game Central with me, Haralabos, and Future Games channel. Thank you for watching.